Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years. And today I want to address one of those tough interview questions that gets asked so often. And the question goes something like this. So, if we decided to hire you and you came on board, what would you do to change things around here? Now, what they're looking for is to get an idea of what your thought process is. And it's a trap question because the fact is you don't really have enough information despite everything they've told you to really make an evaluation. So to me, the best way to handle this is to start by saying something along the lines of, and you can pick your own language with this, but these are the basic themes. Number one is, I wouldn't be a quality doctor or consultant or professional if I prescribe medication without having a thorough understanding. First of all, I have to diagnose the illness, but if I didn't have a thorough understanding of all the reasons why this has come about and what culturally has prompted this to occur. So if you decide to hire me and, Lord knows, I'd be really interested in joining. I'd want to spend time understanding your corporate culture, the reasons that went into these decisions that prompted this behavior before I came up with any diagnosis. But I can assure you that in the past, and then you talk about a couple of times you've dealt with comparable situations. You can also go on and say something along the lines of, from what I understand, your biggest concerns are, and you talk about one or two things that you've heard them say. And then you confirm that these are areas of interest. Did I hear that correctly? Do you perceive these as being problems for you? And they say yes, or they say not exactly, and then they go into more detail to clarify it. At which point what you're able to do is then do much the same thing, is talk about how it's hard to really know everything without interviewing the people in the organization, without getting a better feel for the culture to know about the changes that are needed. But in the past, when you've worked with situations like this is what you've done. But this may not be the same kind of situation that you've worked in before, so you'd want to know more from meeting with folks. So again, don't fall into the trap of immediately giving a prescription. Talk about how you need to know more in order to give valid advice, and then talk about what you may have done in the past that's identical / similar to what they need to have done now. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, click the like button that's down below. Let people know that you found the video helpful. Maybe write a comment. If you're watching on my website, or if you want to go to my website, the address is jeffaltman.com. And all my other videos are there, and of course on YouTube. You can get good advice about job hunting from them. In addition, you can subscribe to and receive a complimentary subscription to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice e-zine. I publish it on Tuesdays with advice for job hunters that's good anywhere in the world. It's a $399 value I make available for free. There's lots of good information on my site, including podcasts of my radio show, previous articles that I've written for the e-zine, the videos I've mentioned, lots of places that you can post your resume to easily, information about my books and guides to job hunting as well as other people's books, all of which are available at the site. You can, of course, search positions I'm recruiting for and find out about my VIP personal search agent program that I make available for people. If you haven't already done so, by the way, send me a connection request on LinkedIn. The address is linkedin.com/in/the Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people anywhere in the world, except if you're in a country known for scams or spam, except if you're a third-party recruiter. Finally, are you trying to hire someone, or is someone at your firm trying to hire someone? Send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd like to help you or your firm hire some people. I'd love to help some people get back to work. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.